Hello once again, everybody. This is Caleb Spinner of the Mechanicsburg Indians Broadcasting Network. We're here with another coaching interview. We have head coach for the golf team, Alex Vorst, here with us. But first, as usual, we're going to take a minute to shout out one of our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by Pizza Alley. If you're in the mood for salad, ice cream, pizza, a sub if you want, whatever, or you just don't want to cook, go to Pizza Alley. They have some of the best pizza in town, some of the best I've ever tasted. Some really good stuff. Matt Berryberry works down there. They'll take care of you. Great staff and great food. Go check them out. Get some pizza before the football game tonight if you want to. Just go to check out Pizza Alley. Thanks for sponsoring us, guys. Coach, how you doing today?
Good, you?
I am absolutely spectacular. You've had 2 years here so far. How has it been, adjusting this team? Have there been any kinks, or have you all adjusted well?
There's been a couple hiccups. Kind of that transition between one coaching style to another coaching style, and some of these guys were on the last coaching staff versus now how I operate as a coach. So you have to get those misconceptions out of the way. It's kind of nice being a teacher here because you can also see me every day as a teacher, and you know how I interact with everybody else. So I think that helps, but it's definitely a transition period where you have to adjust from one coach's style to another coach's style.
So far in the season, you've had 8 individual matches with 3 invitationals. How is the team looking? How are they doing with those?
For invitationals, we get a very good look. I can get a good look at how they're playing. We had an invitational over at Brandon Country Club, and that can be a tough course. If you're not hitting the ball straight, or if you're prone to going left or right, it can be a very tough course. So that can really determine who goes in your starting 5 or starting 6 for preparation for OHC matches. Then we had one at Indian Springs, and that's our home course. So we got a good idea, a good look at how they can handle our home course. As for OHC matches, we're not doing as good as I would like. It is very evident that Caleb Westfall is not there, but I have all the confidence in the world with Jack Shoemaker being the leader of this team, and he's got some good golfing skills and good golf technique that can pass down to the younger guys.
Certainly benefiting from the experience of playing with Caleb Westfall last year. Jack Shoemaker, we want to build on this, the lone senior of the team and medalist at the Cedarville meet. He's sort of stepped up, like you said, as the leader of this team. What do you expect from him moving forward in the season on the course and in the clubhouse?
Jack's a great kid. He has leadership potential, and it does help that he played several years with being partners with Westfall on the course. You're going to learn something. You watch a golfer, you'll learn a lot, and that's very evident. Jack's a good golfer in his own right, 100%. He has a skill set, and he does his best to show these younger guys. I got 3 juniors that look up to him as well as a whole slew of younger guys that are also. So he's got a skill set, and I have high expectations for him for this year. Medalist in 6 or so the last 8 matches. So he has talent, and if he keeps it up, definitely looking at OHC North Player of the Year. So he just has to play good golf and keep his head in the game, and he can go far in this postseason as well.
You have a lot of those 8 matches and the 3 invitationals. A lot of them are back-to-back, and sometimes even 3 in a row. How important is it to stay fresh for those, and what have you been doing to stay fresh for those?
It's nice that they're 9-hole matches, 18 holes, 3 days in a row. That's a lot of golf. I mean, pros do it all the time, but throwing a high schooler in there and having to do homework and a whole long day of school, so it's tough. It really is. My Thursday night after a week of golf, it wears on you a little bit. But you just try to keep it simple, keep it laid back. You got to do what you got to do. You can't reschedule every match. You have to grind through it, and it is a grind. Like the dog days of summer with baseball, it's the same thing. You have to grind through it, and the reward at the end can be very nice if they grind through.
And final question: here at the school, you teach physics and chemistry and some other science classes. What aspects of what you teach in the classroom can be brought onto the golf course?
I mean, the entire game of golf is just essentially one big physics question. How am I coming down to my swing? Am I getting the right angle? Am I getting lift on the ball? Is my club face square? Things like that. You also have your biomechanics. How are you coming? How far can you turn your body? How far you are rolling your hands right? So everything that involves movement of the body is involved. And then actually the mathematics and the physics behind striking a ball. How far is it going to go? Is your launch angle, everything else. So the same principles that you see in baseball stats can be used in golf. Are we getting the right angle? Are we coming through square? And that's the hard part, is making sure everything's square, and when you're not, that it's very evident after your swing.
Well, thanks for your time, Coach. Thanks for taking
Thank
time
you.
after school to meet with us. Don't miss tonight. We have the football game, their home opener against Riverside. That game starts at 7. As for me, that's all the time that I have tonight. Please like this video, share it with your friends, comment below who you want to see next, or any questions that you have for Vorst. I'll ask him, and I'll try to let you know via Twitter and the Instagram that we have. And as always, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another one of these interviews. For the M.I.B.N. and for Alex Vorst, I'm Caleb Spinner. Thanks for watching and have a great evening.